Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to show you how to make money on TikTok without going live. So if you're wondering what this old guy knows about TikTok, stick around because I'm going to give you at least 8 ways that you can start making money on TikTok, both now as a complete newbie and then later on when you get a little bit more experienced. And if you stay till the end of the video, I'm going to show you one more bonus way that multiple people are using to make money on TikTok without actually making any videos. So guys, if you haven't been over to this channel before, my name is Richard Darby, this is the School of Nomads. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe and notification bell. It only takes a second and I can let you know whenever I release new videos. And if you're looking for a way to build a business online, go ahead and hit the link in the description below and I'll take you through the whole process step by step. Okay, so let's jump into some TikTok facts. So originally this is Musical.ly. In 2014 that was bought out. Now the parent company is called Douyin, and internationally they're known as TikTok. So we know them as TikTok if you're outside of China. They've got 500 million active users. They're in 154 countries. They've got 39 different languages on there. There's 1.9 billion installations. The vast majority of them are actually on Android phones. The 500% increase in app spending. Now, that's really significant, and that's probably more now because I read this article that was pre-2020, so it's probably more now. It means that on the actual platform itself, people are spending a lot of money on various things. I'm going to go through the types of things you can do to monetize that platform. Now, there's 90% of people actually visit more than once a day. I know I kind of go on TikTok more than once a day and have a look around, and it's one of those apps that people are kind of get addicted to. And 50% of them are less than 35 years old, and that means 50% are not. But, you know, really the demographic is slightly younger, maybe from the 16 up to 35-year-old is the vast majority of people. But you see on there now, whenever I go, maybe it's just me because I'm old and my feed shows a lot more older people. It is kind of a spread of demographics now. So again, really good place, depending on your age, to actually figure out what kind of things would work for your age group on there and then monetize them. So the first thing I do is I'm going to give you some ideas if you're completely new to TikTok. And then we're actually going to go into TikTok and I'm going to show you around some profiles and show you exactly how they're monetizing their particular profiles. Now, I'm not going to just use massive profiles because I could easily go in there and show you people with millions and millions of followers that are making mega money. That's not the point of this. The point of this is to give you a real sense of just starting out, what can you do straight away to start making money on this platform. So the first thing you can do, very simply, you just add a link to your bio. Now in your bio you can have a link there. You can also have links back to other things within your bio which I'll go through. But let's start with the link. So the link could be linked back to any kind of product or service that's your own, or it could be some kind of affiliate offer that you have. Now if you're completely new to affiliate marketing, basically you're selling somebody else's product and you're getting commission for doing that. So those could be links that you actually put directly in your bio. Now there is something really cool. If I give you a quick tip here, you can use something like Linktree, and I'm going to show you an example of this when we go into TikTok itself. And on Linktree, it allows you to link to multiple places through one actual link. And I'll give you an example of that. That's the best way to do this type of thing because it gives you more options when you're actually trying to promote things. But the first thing you need to do is put that link in your bio. The second thing you need to do is connect your YouTube channel. Now it's always a good idea, especially if you start creating videos, to actually have a YouTube channel in tandem with your TikTok channel. Now this allows you to put much longer videos on YouTube, basically around the same subjects that you have on TikTok, and then once you go onto TikTok, you can then drive people back to YouTube where you can actually monetize it. So what you do is you connect to longer videos on YouTube account. Again, you can use things like affiliate marketing, CPA, e-commerce. It could be your own product or service. And again, I'm going to show you an example of this. And once you go on there, you can actually put the links in your video descriptions, or actually over time you can monetize the whole channel. You actually can get AdSense revenue on the whole channel. Well, this is just for beginners at the moment, so straight away you can put links within your description and then you can advertise your product and service through YouTube. So it's a very good idea is to create a YouTube channel in tandem with your TikTok account straight away because they allow you to directly link to it. So the next thing you need to do is create an Instagram account. So because it allows you to do it, you need to make sure you've created an Instagram account and start posting there. And again, you can post videos there, you can post images there, whatever you need to do to kind of increase your brand and drive people back to that account so they become part of Instagram as well. So if you don't really want to rely on one platform, especially something like TikTok, which is relatively new, make sure you're establishing some kind of other platform that you can go ahead and direct people to as well. So you connect them to the Instagram account. Again, within Instagram, you have a link in the bio that you can again use something like Linktree to link to multiple places. So very, very good idea to make sure that you get those things created. Now, as far as your actual account is concerned, I would probably just concentrate on YouTube or Instagram to start with, or you're just going to be trying to throw content in too many places. So just pick one of those two things, have a TikTok account, do whatever types of videos you want to do on TikTok, and then connect it up to either Instagram or YouTube at the start if you're a beginner. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go over to TikTok now, and I'm going to show you a couple of accounts that have these types of things already connected, so you can see the types of things they're doing and how they're actually monetizing their actual TikTok accounts. Okay guys, so I'm over on TikTok. So I wanted to show you this channel just for an example, because this is a guy that obviously has been on TikTok for a while, but he's not one of these millions of followers type guys. So he does gaming, and he does lots of gaming tips and tutorials. But the main thing to look at here is if you actually look at his bio, you'll see there's a number of links. Now the first one you'll see is the actual YouTube link. Now this takes you back to his YouTube channel, which I'll show you in a second. And then you have the link to linktree.ee. Now this is a really cool link, because this allows you in your bio to actually go off and look at various things in your actual bio. So if you go ahead and hit linktree.ee HP for gamers, you'll see how he's setting up his actual link in his bio. And you see here there's various links to gaming injury prevention kit, follow me on Twitter, free YouTube gaming routines, game without pain, and home exercise programs. So there's lots of different ways that he's linking his actual page now to various different products. So let's go on to YouTube. Now this is the same YouTube channel he links to on his actual main profile. So jump over to his channel, you'll see there's lots and lots of different videos here for various kind of exercises that you can do to make your gaming experience better, right? So it's an interesting niche that he's gone into. So just look at the top video here. Let's have a look at the way that he's actually monetizing this video. So if I look down in the actual description, he's got the actual routine here. So some exercise routine for your shoulders and your hands, etc., and wrists. And he's also got lots of different Amazon links back to various products that he's going to be an affiliate for. So what he's done here is he's going on TikTok, he's putting in some tips and tricks type videos on TikTok. Then he's also directing people back to his YouTube channel, where he has Amazon links, which are affiliate links back to various products. So it's a really, really clever way of monetizing the work he's doing on TikTok, and also building up a YouTube following, because obviously he's going to have subscribers on YouTube. Now another great example is Elisa Dama. Now what she does is she's more of an Instagram expert. You see on the right hand side on the top that she actually links you back to her Instagram account, but obviously the link itself in the bio is to Storyvault. So if I just hit Storyvault, so once I open Storyvault, you'll see it actually links back to a product of hers that's all about Instagram stories, and you can go ahead and buy that if you hit the green button there. That's a direct link into a product. So there's a couple of different examples of what you can do here. On your actual main link, you can obviously link straight to YouTube and Instagram. And on Instagram and YouTube, you can go ahead and sell things on those platforms. Or you can do what this has done in this case, and actually in your bio, you can go ahead and link directly to a product, which is what this is here, which is obviously very successful. And you know, she's selling it for $27 straight from her profile. Now if you look at some of her views on some of her videos, they're actually getting 20,000 views, some of these videos. So there's a lot of people that are actually having eyes on her particular profile. So it's a really, really good way, just as for yourself when you're starting out, to use your profile as a way to actually make money on TikTok. Now if you're struggling to understand what types of videos you'd create based on what type of niche you're in, go and have a look at the description below. Down there I'm going to give you multiple links to other videos that I've done that kind of go through different types of affiliate networks that you can join today and start promoting the products within those affiliate networks, and also videos about how to choose the right product to promote. So there's lots and lots of details down there that you'll be able to utilize. Now if you're a little bit more experienced in TikTok, there is some ideas that you can have once you have a following, right? Now the first thing is you can grow your account and actually sell it. Lots and lots of people are doing this, believe it or not, and they're actually growing an account to a certain point of followers, and then brands will actually come in and buy them if they think they'll be able to establish some kind of advertiser within that brand. So the value of the account is dependent on obviously your niche and your following, and you may still need to be actually active on that account. You might need to be able to step away. It depends if you're actually face to face on that account, or that's something you just built up around cooking or something like that. You might not even have to be active in it anymore. So I'm going to show you a site called FameSwap. Now, FameSwap is a place where people actually go and sell Instagram accounts, YouTube accounts, and TikTok accounts. So let's go and check out some FameSwap. So I jumped over to FameSwap now. FameSwap is a site that people actually trade various types of accounts on. So if you look on the left hand side here, you've got Instagram, you've got YouTube, you've got TikTok. I've just actually filtered it under TikTok. And then on the right hand side here, you can sort by price, by listed, by audience. There is two kind of versions of FameSwap. One is completely free, where you can see these types of accounts that have the username actually masked. And then there's another premium where you can pay $50 a month and actually get this unmasked. So it would be worth it if you have an account that you've already established that you're looking to sell, just joining this for a couple of months and maybe cancelling your membership if you don't want to pay $50 every month, especially if you want to sell it for a significant amount of money. Now, there is more than this account on the web that you can go ahead and find, but FameSwap is a good way of doing it. Now, the other way I kind of found on some of these that if you just type in the last kind of 4 or 5 numbers of the actual nickname into TikTok itself, you can usually find these accounts online and have a look around on these accounts, right, if you were actually going to purchase. But we're actually talking about selling. So obviously the amount you can get for these accounts is going to be dependent on the niche you're in. So let's just do one that's slightly more realistic. Down here it's $10,000. They have 355,000 fans. It was posted 1 week ago, and it's in the humor and memes niche. Okay, so this is some kind of funny niche that people are going to buy off. And there's other kind of similar accounts down here for sale. So basically, this is where you would come and actually sell your account if you started building an audience. And there are accounts being sold in here all the time. Obviously, it depends on the quality of the account if you actually end up managing to sell it. Okay, so that's just kind of the first thing you can do if you've got more of an established account and profile. So the second thing you can do is brand sponsorships. Now, you are actually paid to promote specific brands on your actual videos. Now, what happens is usually you get paid by actual views on your video. So it could be a couple of pence a view that you get paid on your particular video. But remember, once you've made that video, it's going to stay there and get views all the time. And then you make multiple other videos. And then over time, that money starts to really build up as long as you've got this sponsorship in place. And some people get thousands and thousands of views on every single video, right? So it can build up quite significantly, quite quickly. So next up is TikTok ads. Now, I put this in this section because you really need to be a little bit more experienced before you start going on TikTok and start advertising on their actual platform. Now, if you go into any of these platforms like YouTube or Facebook, wherever they have ads, they need a lot of optimizing, and you need to really understand what you're doing with them. So leave this until you're a little bit more experienced, but you can advertise any product or service on the TikTok ad service. You go ahead and design ads for either direct sales, or you can actually collect leads by bringing them over to your channel and get them to subscribe. And then you obviously can go over and whatever types of offers you have, you can then develop ads for those particular offers. So now if you do want to do ads, all you need to do is just jump over to ads.tiktok.com, and the whole thing is explained there about how to kind of sign up and start developing your ads and how to start targeting your various ads. So TikTok ads is a really good one if you're a little bit more experienced. Now this section is more about providing services to other creators. Now, if you are already established on TikTok, or really more established in social media as a whole, there is lots of opportunities now, because a lot of these creators are getting very, very big very quickly without really understanding how to actually monetize their own accounts or really run a business. You could suddenly make it big on something like TikTok because it is so new and so fresh that you have no idea what you're actually doing. So there's various ways that you can actually step in and help these folks actually start making money. Now, the first one is just to become a consultant. Now, you can provide consultancy services around content ideas, around the way that you can actually brand their channels, around how they can monetize the channels, and you can actually help people and obviously take either a big salaried role there, or you can have some kind of commission-based role there. So again, if you're very established on social media, there's big companies out there, but there's no reason why individuals can also not reach out to some of these folks they see are trending and actually, start doing consultancy services with them. Now, again, my tip here is really you must have some kind of TikTok social media experience to obviously bring them value if you're approaching them to be their consultant. Now, the next one is kind of a level above that, is become an actual manager of these folks. Because remember, Some of these folks on TikTok are growing very big, and they're getting really big as far as talent's concerned. So you need management services, right? So again, you could be salaried or commission based. And again, you need a little bit more of kind of experience on social media to really understand how to manage these folks properly. So again, if you're in that field already, TikTok is a really great place for you, because you can go and start looking at these folks and understand who these folks out there that might need some kind of help. Now, my bonus option, now the reason I've got this as kind of a bonus option is it is something a lot of people I hear talking about TikTok kind of show you straight away about this kind of monetization way on YouTube. Now, the whole point is that you can actually make compilation videos and put them on YouTube and then monetize your accounts. That's what they tell you, right? Now, the approach here is you make those compilation videos, you put the affiliate links or whatever links you need to do back to your own products and service in the description, same as the way that you would do YouTube. And you can also monetize the channel in some circumstances. Now, I'll show you some examples on YouTube itself of channels that are actually monetized, but you've got to be very, very careful. Now, there's some really big tips here. Now, you're potentially jumping all over copyright here. So you've got to be very careful. And anybody who kind of shows you this in other videos and not mention a copyright piece is kind of very, very wrong, right? So the big thing here you need to watch out for is that you're not using the original music for anything that you put on YouTube, because you'd be copyright strike straight away. You need to make sure you're clearly crediting the people that you're actually taking clips from, and then you only need to use very, very short clips from their particular videos. The ideal thing is if you take very, very small 5-second type clips, put them together with your own voice and music you've actually got royalties for, and you can find lots of royalty-free music online that you can go and purchase or get for free. If you do that, then you can make these compilation videos and put them on YouTube and be monetized. But again, you've got to be very, very careful. So do some research if this is something that you intend to do. But I'll show you why this is so appealing. So I jumped over to YouTube and I've just actually searched under TikTok compilations up here. Now, the numbers here are astronomical. If I just filter it under view count, you see here that this top one has had 47 million views in 7 months. This one here has 24 million views. If I just click on this one as an example, and I'm going to turn the music off so you don't hear it. And this actually shows you straight away that you can actually monetize a compilation channel from TikTok videos, because this is monetized, right? This is an advert I'm seeing straight away. Now, this is the actual video itself. Now, what they're doing on here is, this is obviously monetized. So what they're going to end up getting here is, per 1,000 views, you get a certain amount of dollars per video. And they've got multiple videos like this. So it is very, very significant if you can get to a stage where you can actually monetize your particular account, right? Now, the other thing they're doing here is in the actual YouTube description itself, you see there's links back to Amazon products. So there's an iPhone tripod here. There's a ring light here. There's an iPhone here. You know, they're going to get a lot of clicks on these various links back to their products. So this, for them, is an extremely lucrative channel. But as I said, there is some very, very significant issues if you don't do this correctly, which is why it's not really top of my list of things to monetize. But if this is something that interests you, just come into YouTube, look at TikTok compilations, and make sure you do a little bit of research before you start going down this route. But the idea is 5-second clips, you splice them together over a chosen subject, then you build up a channel of them, and then over time that channel gets to a place where potentially it could be monetized. But the more powerful thing for me is that in the description of those various videos, you can put links back to various things in Amazon or platforms like that and actually sell goods from these videos. So make sure you do your due diligence, but this is a really good way if you're thinking about trying to build a TikTok compilation channel on YouTube. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you found that useful. Just a few things to do if you're beginning completely on TikTok to start monetizing your channel, or if you're a little bit more experienced, I hope I give you a couple of ideas there. If you haven't been over to this channel before, please go ahead and hit the subscribe and notification bell, and I'll let you know whenever I release new videos just like this one. And guys, if you're looking to build a real business online, go ahead and check out the link in the description below, and I'll take you through the whole process step by step. Until next time guys, take care.